Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we've got 3 phases of the Bitcoin halving, guys. Just to reiterate, this one coming from Rect Capital here. So the final pre-halving retrace, that has already occurred and is in the books. The pre-halving retrace went 18% deep, whereas the 2016 retrace, that was down 38%, and 2020 was down 19%. So if we just take a look at the chart here that he made, you guys can see we're still up in this area here. And back in 2020, the retrace, that was only 19% before we saw that last pop to the upside. So the green represents the post-halving parabolic upside. That is the part that we're all looking forward to. I mean, crypto has been very, very fruitful thus far. However, now we are only 7 days away from the Bitcoin halving. So number 2 is the reaccumulation phase, guys. So now that the pre-halving retrace has occurred, it has set up the very foundations of the reaccumulation range. This reaccumulation range develops a few weeks before the halving and concludes with a breakout from its weeks after the halving. So now the goal is for Bitcoin to move sideways going into the halving and beyond. So we are to expect, this kind of movement for Bitcoin. More sideways action, unfortunately. As of the time of this recording, Bitcoin has, just been trading sideways right now. Bitcoin is trading at 70,800, so that's up by a little bit today, but expect more. So now the goal is for Bitcoin to move sideways. The reaccumulation phase has can last up to multiple weeks and even up to 150 days. Many investors get shaken out at this stage due to boredom. Can you imagine getting shaken out due to boredom only? Impatience and disappointment with lack of major results in their Bitcoin investment in the immediate aftermath of the halving. So, we see the halving. Again, these bars represent the halving, and generally what we see is that retrace period. If I bring up my Bitcoin halving chart here, and so I have marked the halvings on this Bitcoin chart. You guys can see that. Let me get rid of some of this stuff in here just to show you guys what I mean. So let's take a look at the 2020 halving right in here, guys. 2020, that line marks the day, okay? This was the halving day, and then right after that halving day, you guys can see there wasn't really too much price action here. Let me try to get really in on this. Again, May 11th, 2020. We actually saw a decline before the halving occurred. Then we came up a little bit, but look at this, trading and then trading downward. So we were getting down towards this level, the same level we were at, and then trading sideways pretty much up until this point here. So how many days was that post-halving? Let's bring up the date range tool here. Post-halving, we still had to wait 71 days before we really saw some action. And even then, we really didn't see much action until the 77th day. And then even at that, we rose, and then we fell again. So 115 days, getting right back to this level here, which was only around $10,000, 100 per Bitcoin. And then it wasn't really until, let's call it, 162 days post-halving before we really started to shoot up. So actually, it really started here. So 150, give or take. 150 days divided by 30, that's 5 months post-halving before we really started to see Bitcoin really kind of shine. So guys, don't get shaken out due to boredom. Please don't tell me you're going to get shaken out after you've waited all this time because you're bored. I mean, I guess this was kind of exciting when you see the price go up, but then of course it comes right back down again. Unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen this bull run, but we could be expecting some of this moving into the next part of this cycle. So the parabolic uptrend is the next part. Once Bitcoin breaks out from the reaccumulation area, break out into the parabolic uptrend, that is when we're going to get really excited. That was the 2021 of our bull run in the last phase. It was during this phase that Bitcoin experiences accelerated growth into a parabolic uptrend. Historically, this phase has lasted just over a year, around 385 days, give or take. However, with the potential accelerated cycle occurring right now, this figure may get cut in half in this market cycle. So another interesting observation here. We've already reached a new all-time high for Bitcoin, so that is also something that we should be considering this bull run. The all-time high was breached right up in here when we hit 73,800 per BTC, and now Bitcoin is continuing to move up, continuing its trajectory upward. Here, let me throw it back on the hourly for you guys, and let me just zoom out a little bit here. You guys can see this, even though we are moving sideways, Bitcoin is looking like it is formulating something very, very common, something very familiar on this chart, this upward, I guess, ascending wedge here. So the triangular formation moving upward, guys, which is a good sign that we are in bullish territory. Altcoins are moving along with Bitcoin. Right now, XRP not doing anything too exciting, sitting at around 0.608, so just shy of 61 cents per coin. We've got the greed, fear and greed index. Greed is still sitting firmly at 75. Market cap is at 2.62 trillion, so that's down by a little bit. 24-hour volume is also down 14.5. Bitcoin dominance, though, slowly creeping up. So now we're at 53.1, whereas for the last week or so, we were in the 52s. So again, a mix of red and green. This is just demonstrative of the fact that nothing is really moving too much, save probably a handful of cryptocurrencies at this moment. So, nothing too exciting going on right now in the space, but we have to be prepared, guys. DFTU, as Raoul Pal says, right? We do not want to mess this up. So wanted to thank Rect Capital here just for, reminding us, continuing to remind us that this is a cycle. We have to look for the patterns. It's not brain surgery so long as we, pay attention and make sure we're making the right moves. I just cost averaged down into one of my positions at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. One of the altcoins that I do not talk about on the YouTube channel. However, there's a handful, about 15 different coins that I've diversified into at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. And guys, I think, considering the alt market is down, let's bring up Total 2 right now. So Total 2 is the altcoin market. This is the hourly. I'll throw it on the, let's throw it on the 4-hour just to give you guys a sense. Altcoins excluding Bitcoin also down a little bit, right? And we're seeing this ascending triangular pattern. The altcoin market as a whole is down roughly 7%, 7.5%. So I thought, for whatever reason, I had some extra cash in the BITRUE account. So I thought I'd cost average down into one particular coin where I think the chart looks phenomenal. Just my opinion. It doesn't hurt that institutions are waiting on the sidelines as well. Wheezy at Nerd Nation Unboxed, he posted this. Now, we talked a little bit about this a couple of weeks ago. I actually did a video on this specifically. I will link the video up here. Robbie Mitchnick, formerly of Ripple, he was the one who apparently orange-pilled Larry Fink, and Scott Melker discusses this on the Wolf of All Streets podcast with Novogratz. Listen to this.
And the game's been started, to your point, by the biggest player that could possibly start the game. You don't see BlackRock lose too much.
No doubt.
I had my doubts actually initially that Larry Fink was legitimately orange pilled. I kind of assumed he was jumping on board. There was an opportunity to make a ton of money and had the opportunity to be early. And then I asked Scaramucci about it and he said the same thing that you did. He said, listen, I talked to this guy in the lobby of a Four Seasons a few years ago. He asked me why I was into Bitcoin. It's a scam. It's a joke. Why would you even be mentioning that stuff? The reputational risk. And then he said Mitchnick came over and started working at BlackRock and really, truly, deeply orange-pilled him. And now you listen to Larry Fink talk about it. He gets it like you do.
All they needed was one guy from the inside. Yes, one guy that had the credibility, also knew a lot about crypto, namely Robert Mitchnick, and he was our guy on the inside. Guys, he used to work for Ripple, created the valuation calculator with Susan Athey all those years ago. So we've got a lot to look forward to when it comes to institutions coming in guns a-blazing. This one courtesy of Michael Branch here. Recent SEC filings show that Wall Street firms, several major ones, are now investing in the Bitcoin ETFs. So institutional interest, guys, is growing. This could have considerable implications on cryptocurrency's acceptance and valuation. Julian Farr, the CEO of the Bitcoin-centric app Apollo Sats, highlighted the importance of these disclosures, stating on the X platform that the 13F SEC filings show U.S. banks are buying Bitcoin. So this is major news. Farr noted that these filings included purchases from a range of investment managers and family offices with assets under management of $200 million to $10 billion. So these guys mean business, signaling a broader base of institutional acceptance. Particularly, he pointed out the American National Bank investment in ARK's ETF, describing it as significant for breaking the seal on banks buying ETFs. The second biggest name, guys, is Park Avenue Securities. They have $9.9 billion AUM. But guys, here's a list of some of these Wall Street firms. Lex Orium Advisors, Founders Capital Management, Signal Advisors Wealth, Park Avenue Securities, Marshall & Sullivan, Johnson & White Wealth Management, BCS Wealth Management, Inscription Capital, LLC, Wedgemont Private Capital, or Wedmont rather, Gunderson Capital, and American National Bank. And here are the filings. Here's how much they own in millions of dollars. Their share amount, USD value, and guys, these are in the millions. So these investment funds, they're realizing, you know, we need another option. The market is super, super hot. Dow Jones Industrial Average is, well, it has recently seen a new high. Let me throw that on the weekly for you guys to see. And it's just teetering at the top. I mean, over the last 2 weeks, we have seen a bit of a fall. But Dow Jones reaching new highs. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. That has also made some new highs. Everybody's excited, but, you know, when it starts to look this toppy, analysts, investors get concerned. So I'm not surprised they're looking to hedge their bets and, maybe de-risk into something like Bitcoin ETFs. Anyway, wanted to thank Michael for bringing that to our attention. Now, did you guys see this? Brad Garlinghouse coming out to the pathetic lowlives who try to use my or Ripple's likeness to scam innocent folks out of their crypto. We see you and we are fighting back. Ripple did just release this new ad campaign. Watch this.
Oh, hi. I'm Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. Hi, I'm Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. No, you're not. Big wins at the XRP giveaway. Link in bio. Look, this guy is obviously a scam. There's no XRP giveaway. Send us 500 XRP and we'll send you double back. Congratulations, XRP holders. Whoa. Ripple will never ask you to send us XRP. Send me your wallet address and we will give you all the XRP. Okay, that's enough, buddy. I'm reporting you. Big wins at the XRP. At least I got my hair right.
Yeah, I mean, okay, sure. I mean, I feel like people should already know this kind of thing, but I guess there are still people in the community that are learning, and learning's okay. Again, guys, do not fall for the scam. Learn more how to protect yourself from these scams. There's a link here that Ripple did include in this tweet, which I will link in the description of the video. And if you guys are interested in a Ledger Nano cold wallet storage solution, well, I do have an affiliate link in the description of every video I do, and I just did give 2 away, by the way. The second one is going out today to one of the lucky winners, and I did send the other one out just the other day. So thanks again to everybody who did participate. The only way to really keep your cryptocurrency safe is to keep it in cold storage, or if you're an institution, keep it in a custody provider. It looks as though Chad Steingraber has found out where Grayscale is keeping their XRP. Looking at the Grayscale large cap fund details, and Coinbase is the custodian for Grayscale's XRP. So check this out. There must be a Coinbase wallet holding about $60 million worth of XRP somewhere. Just recently, we did get the news that Grayscale did remove Cardano from their exchange to include XRP, actually add to their XRP stacks. This is just some more information here from back in March, late March 2024, before Cardano was removed. What other information does he have here? Doesn't look like too much more, but here, okay, yeah, here, custody provider is Coinbase Custody Trust Company. It was even also mentioned on the Charlie Ward show from just yesterday.
I've got a bit of crypto news. Grayscale have liquidated their Cardano holdings and now have invested heavily into XRP with a whopping 16.7 million XRP in their possession. Now, is there something going on with Cardano? Because the whole crypto market is up at the moment. Why would you now want to liquidate big positions like that? Or is XRP about to do something? We'll see.
Big questions being asked here. And, I was thinking the same thing when I was reporting on this just the other day. I think personally, because now that we have the clarity for XRP, Grayscale feels more confident. Remember, Grayscale did delist XRP at the time of the lawsuit, and I'm not entirely sure what they added, if they added more to another position that was a little more stable. But now, guys, they completely removed ADA, adding more to their XRP position. So could it mean that something is coming down the pike for ADA? I don't know, but we're going to keep our eye on it, guys. Eisenreich here also bringing this up with regards to VeChain. They're introducing a Green Ambassador Challenge VeChain has unveiled its Green Ambassador Challenge, accessible through the VeChain app hub. This initiative marks a significant step in blockchain technology, simplifying the trading and tokenization of assets. It opens a developer-friendly environment for deploying real-world assets on the blockchain. This challenge provides a gamified learning adventure focused on sustainability, incentivizing users with rewards for completing educational challenges. Its mission is to intertwine sustainability with education, empowering individuals to adopt eco-conscious living. So more, I guess, socially responsible activity here on the blockchain, which I mean, quite frankly, I guess is a good look for a lot of these companies. If they want to be in good with the WEF and those other globalist organizations, of course, they've got to play the part. At the end of the day, for me, I'm all about how these cryptocurrencies are going to perform, and I've made it very, very clear, made it very public that VeChain is part of my legacy portfolio. I purchased it in the last bull run, but it's also part of my $10,000 plus portfolio, which now I thought I was only going to invest $10,000. It's getting very, very close to $14,000 that I have invested in this portfolio, and it's already up. Some coins have done very, very well, but guys, some coins are still waiting to pop. Patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for that information. VeChain, guys, take a look at this. Still very, very low off its all-time high from back in the last bull run. About 4 years ago, April the 12th, 2021, it saw that new high of about 27.7, almost 28 cents. And guys, even just throwing a Fibonacci here on the chart, we are still below the 0.236. So there is still potential for some of these high flyers. VeChain just one example of that. So wanted to thank Eisenreich there for pointing that out. And I mentioned this yesterday too, the AMMs guys have resumed trading. So now it's been about 24 hours. DJ Peter Vass bringing this to our attention. Over 820,000 XRP are now locked in AMMs, remarkably in a space of 3 hours. The number has expanded to over 200,000 XRP. In particular, at the time of reporting, data from the XRP Explorer XRP scan indicates that 820,657 XRP coins have been locked on 220 active AMM pools. So I know there were some problems with the AMMs, and hopefully those have been resolved, and hopefully people are being responsible automated market makers, not losing their crypto. The largest liquidity pool involves USDC to XRP, and they give some statistics on that. Before now, XRPL AMM pools had experienced diminishing activity over the last 2 weeks, steadily declining from 534,000 after the AMM launched on March the 22nd to as low as 279,000 XRP on April the 6th. So it is looking like, people are, more people, I guess, are getting excited. More people are participating in this. Unfortunately, some of the same mistakes are being made. Neil Hartner here bringing this to our attention. So guys, just be careful. If you do not know what you are doing, be careful. Another friendly reminder that single-sided deposits can result in unfavorable rates to the depositor. Here we see today that a 5,500 XRP single-sided deposit was done into the XRP USD pool, which allowed someone to immediately buy 3,164 XRP from the pool and pay $1,680 USD. So they paid an exchange rate of 53 cents USD when the price on exchanges currently is about 61 cents. So you're going to lose and other people are going to win if you do make these mistakes. And this is why, I do not pretend to know what these are all about. I do not want to participate in them personally. Again, it's not for everybody. For me, I'm into trading my crypto. I have a plan. This is why I've started the Patreon. I want to maximize profits. Neil Hartner saying here, a better but less convenient method for single-sided deposits would be to break them up into smaller amounts. So giving some advice here. Old Crypto here saying not taking any part of this AMM pool crap because I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. And Neil Hartner says, yeah, for sure. Don't do this if you do not understand what you are doing. So guys, just a word of advice. Just be careful. Again, also the reason why I just keep my cryptocurrency safe and secure in cold wallet storage solution, namely the Ledger Nano. But all things considered, I think the AMM pools have been ramping up. They've been gaining some more popularity. And guys, even here, check this out. Boom, Bricks Gold on the XRP Ledger AMM. This coming from XRP VRA on Twitter. So here is what he has discovered. Bricks Gold. And I know there's skeptics around in the community saying, yeah, that has nothing to do with Bricks. That was just somebody naming the pairing Bricks Gold to AMM. Again, this was found on xrpscan.com. Very interesting, though. Check this out, though. ISO 20022 Let's Do It also noticed something very, very interesting. Going to XRP Scan, he noticed that BRICS Development Bank was also a user here on the XRP scan. If you look this up, you can see there are some BRICS-related names found here, not just BRICS Development Bank, also BRICS and BRICS Bank. And guys, check this out, Bricks Gold, the same transaction name that we saw here from XRP VRA, Bricks Gold. And so check this out, 87,384,000 XRP, and you can see several transactions here with regards to that name, Bricks Gold. Now, when I took a quick look here at XRP Scan and did a quick search for BRICS, what I found here was under the BRICS name alone, we had some smaller transactions of XRP. But guys, look at how far these transactions dated back to 2013, 2014. So again, let's not forget, let's remember this was at a time when XRP was not widely utilized, at a time when XRP was not even widely known by the masses. 2013, 2014, back in here. How many of you guys were here when XRP was under a penny, trading at only 0.007, 0.006 cents, and even lower than that, 0.005 cents. So maybe this is more of an inclination that, guys, maybe it was a test. We unfortunately do not have more information on this, but it is looking very interesting. It certainly has piqued my interest and ISO 20022's interest, not to mention some others in the XRP community. We're getting so close, guys, to the real world utility. The next pop here set up to really shine. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.